swear that I be flexing. I'm just riding around my city, bank account, a chair model. Sitting pretty, I just had to let them know. No, I'm unforgettable. I'm unforgettable. Since the year double O.
Download the DraftKings app now and try it for free.
There you go. Good jump, bro. 41. There you go.
Jones is going to have to wait even longer because the pick is in at number 62 overall. The Green Bay Packers, who blew everybody away last night by trading up and taking Jordan Love, are getting Aaron Rodgers some help offense at the running back position. A.J. Dillon, he's a pounder. It seems to fit well on the frozen tundra of Green Bay.
With what Matt LaFleur wants to do, their head coach. Probably not necessarily what Aaron Rodgers was thinking of when he was talking about a skill position player and getting some help. Look, A.J. Dillon is gigantic, 6 foot, almost 250 pounds, and he runs like it. He's a physical runner. Doesn't really have that great short space quickness or even much elusiveness, but he is going to be the hammer within this offense. Aaron Jones is going to be maybe the other more versatile back as what he's capable of doing, but there's no doubt that I think Matt LaFleur and Brian Gutekunst start signaling what they would like to become there in Green Bay, a team that wants to control the football, run the football, play good defense, and then allow their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, to make plays when called upon. So maybe this is more of an investment in Aaron Rodgers and taking some of the pressure off of him by giving him some more running backs, more capability in the backfield. But they still need to continue to look at some wide receivers. But again, this is still a deep draft. Tonight, there will be some more wide receivers there for the taking that I think could impact the Packers roster.
Yeah, it's crazy. Already 13 wide receivers have gone off the board. None of them to the Green Bay Packers at this point. Pete Prisco was hopping mad last night when the Packers took Jordan Love. Are you mad again, Pete? Look at his face.
Look at his face.
The Packers are having a terrible draft, and I have nothing but respect for what they did a year ago. I thought they had a really good draft. I thought they had a great agency. You get a quarterback who's probably not going to play for 3 years. You get a running back when you have two. I mean, they have Aaron Jones. They have Jamal Williams. Now, Jones is in the final year of his contract. I understand that. But are you kidding me? What are the Packers doing? I don't get it. They have so many other issues on this team. They're close. This is a team that's close to getting to a Super Bowl. They were within a game of getting there. Why are you not helping in other ways? Is A.J. Dillon going to be a big help this year? I don't think so. Is the quarterback Love going to be a help this year? No. Next year? No. Why didn't you get some defensive help? There were guys on the board that could get a wide receiver. I don't like it at all.
You know, Matt LaFleur was an offensive coordinator for the Tennessee Titans for a year. It's almost like he's trying to rebuild that same offense when you look at bringing a guy in like A.J. Dillon to max with Aaron Jones. You can maybe talk about him being his success with the running back spot, but this just signals to me that they want to run football more and be more balanced and maybe mimic what we saw from LaFleur as an offensive coordinator during his time in Tennessee. That's the surprising thing, just because you do have Aaron Rodgers. This is such a deep draft for wide receiver, and they've not used one pick to help Aaron Rodgers in the passing game, and not even an offensive lineman, which you think at least could protect Aaron Rodgers moving forward, considering what they lost to in free agency. So I tend to agree with Pete. I don't like the draft that they have so far because I don't think we're to that point with the Packers where you need to start thinking about the future. You should start thinking about the here and now with Aaron Rodgers and how you can get closer to winning a Super Bowl. Nothing they've done so far has helped address that.
The Green Bay Packers took Boston College running back A.J. Dillon with the 62nd pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. Let's talk about how he fits into the Green Bay offense with Bill Huber from Packers Central and Jamie Eisner, one of our NFL Draft analysts here at Sports Illustrated. Bill, I'll start with you. Talk to me about Aaron Jones in this backfield and if A.J. Dillon will even get a shot to really carry a big workload this year.
Yeah, I think so. You know, this is a forward-thinking pick, not totally unlike yesterday when they went with Jordan Love in the first round. Aaron Jones is a great player, a Pro Bowl caliber player, one of the best running backs in the league. He's also going to be a free agent at the end of the season. Because I think everybody knows if you pay running backs on a second contract, you might not get much return on investment. So this is a forward-thinking move, a totally different player. Aaron Jones doesn't get the bulk of the carries, but Dillon's a real counterpunch. You've got the 210-pound scat back, quick cuts of Jones, and a big thundering guy like Dillon should be quite the 1-2 punch.
Jamie, this Packers team is built to win now, yet their first-round pick was a backup quarterback, unless they don't plan on starting Aaron Rodgers this year. And now they have a backup running back with A.J. Dillon. What's going on with Green Bay's draft?
Yeah, I'm sure there are some that are disappointed out there that they have not added that dynamic playmaker that's going to start from day one for them. But forward thinking is the way to describe this draft. As Bill just said, I like this pick. He's pushing 250 pounds, 6 foot back. Could be a real strong red zone threat for them inside of the 10. They don't really have that power back right now, with Jones being more of the scat back, catching the ball out of the backfield. Same thing with Jamal Williams. So I like what he can bring. Maybe he gets some goal line touches in year one, but as we have seen, you don't want to be the team that pays top dollar to re-sign a running back on their second contract, and Green Bay is looking ahead with all of their picks so far.
Plenty more analysis for the Green Bay Packers. You can check out Bill's website, Packers Central, or stick right here on Sports Illustrated, SI.com.
Zone plays to try to get him to bounce to the edge on a run play.
Flowers in motion. No room there, but now he bounces it back outside, keeps his feet, and he'll score.
Way. You watch him here. He sees this defensive line pushing his offensive line back. He says, okay, I'm going to go the other direction. Your best player of the ball when 11 guys aren't keying on him at the beginning of the play.
Well, now he's going to run the football, bounces off tacklers, into the secondary, another first down.
Complete, but you also can't get a first down on a run right at the middle.
That's what they're going to try.
Or maybe you can get a first down running the ball right up the middle.
By A.J. Dillon, but they've done a great job of mining talent and trusting as Dillon gets a first down, 11 yards on the carry. Dillon busts it outside, and he is gonna get knocked out of bounds just shy of another touchdown. They mark him out at the 3-yard line.
College football and find other people that weigh 240 or 50 pounds, not that are this explosive out of the backfield. That was designed front side as we're head back here to the end zone.
Hand to Dillon again, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's just really being good at your craft. He's got great vision, Doug. You'll get to see this vision here. It's the point of attack is coming, and he's got to kind of let those blocks.
But there are 7 guys off of last year's team who are now in the NFL. There's been some talent and is some talent here at BC. I like that guy, A.J. Dillon. Tiptoes down the sideline, cuts it back into the end zone.
This is sort of question asked, question answered. I mean, most of the offseason talk was about, well, yeah, Dillon runs the heck out of the football, but can he catch some out of the backfield? So we've seen him get the ball as a screenplay. We've seen him now get the ball in the flat. We're watching his right foot there.
Now, you don't remember him as a kid as being 6'5", 280 pounds, do you?
No. Oh, touchdown.
A.J. Dillon in the end zone for the 3rd time today, 2nd rushing touchdown.
These are those plays where you sort of boost those Heisman credentials, right? Dillon's done a lot of the dirty work.
Dillon in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Up the middle, big hole, bounces it outside, clears one tackler, now he's going to get to midfield. Stiff arms another one, and finally run out of bounds at the 41-yard line of the Jayhawks. Drew Prox chasing.
Big flag on the play, too. It could be an extra 15 yards on this one.
1st and goal now from the 2. Hand off to Dillon, over the top, and he's in.
His power and speed all packaged in one.
Coming into this game, 8th all-time on the BC rushing list. Has a chance to move into the top 6 if he keeps putting together runs like that. Another first down for Dillon, or close to it. Now Dillon bounces it outside. He'll pick up the first down and more. 30-yard line. Puts his head down. 37-yard line. Give him 24 yards on the carry.
Dave Cutcliffe has them roll.
Speaking of rolling, here's A.J. Out close to midfield, brought down at the 45.
Disappointing part about your Oreos is they were single stuff, not double stuff.
No, I don't like all the double stuff. Boston College is going to like this, though. That's A.J. Dillon. Just knocks his defender out of the way. 18 yards on his first carry in the first half.
Pass going all the way to the sideline. You don't normally see tight ends out there.
Dillon wide open now. Gets a block from his receiver on the outside. Picks up that first down. Now he's getting some space. 17 yards on that carry. Leading rusher. And A.J. Dillon has just gone over 100 yards and more. Into the second level to the 34 before Sternad is there to bring him down 16 more yards for A.J.
A.J. Dillon goes right off his butt for a big play. Now he's wide open in the flat for a big run and catch.
Wide open. Can he get blocks downfield? All the way to the 32. 33 yards on the pitch and catch. Times here in the second, too. Once he gets past that first wave of defenders, like that, right there. Past midfield, leapfrogs the defender, brought down to the 42.
Receivers got to help him out. Too many drops now since Grossel's come in the game.
Dillon. Kane Pass made the tackle. And now for this game, the teams have combined for 1,001 yard and will add to that total with Dillon. A.J. Dillon, second level. And he's pushed to the turf, short of the 30-yard line.
Was there. Cardinal defense has been able to keep him bottled up for the most part. And look at him dance. Goes airborne, puts his feet on the ground and cuts. And he can really get going fast when he gets a full head of steam, carrying bodies with him. Get some positive yardage here on the ground.
Dillon spins away from a tackle and then gets dumped.
The sticks, puts his feet down, slams on the brakes to make sure he goes past. And here comes Dillon.
A.J. Dillon. 10 or more yards on that run. Back-to-back first downs. Boston College give A.J. Dillon 12 yards on the rumble.
Because of the nagging injury. A.J. Dillon, look out.
Well, 3 consecutive runs now for Dillon. Miami won those championships, but they were not an ACC school, of course.
Back to the ground, BC's A.J. Dillon spinning past defenders. Dillon bouncing off tacklers out near the 40. Years ago, midway through the season, Rossell takes over, relying on his big backs. A.J. Dillon breaks the plane. Touchdown, Boston College.
To the other side, trap up through in the alley with Dillon.
A.J. Dillon to the end zone again. Touchdown, Boston College. What an answer.
In that fourth quarter with Travis Etienne going off. But this is a recipe to win games. Run the football.
Another good stiff arm for Dillon.
Tremendous amount of pride on that side of the ball under Dave Huxtable. But it'll also give them a chance to get healthy. They are really beat up at NC State. Get some people back on the field.
Dillon bounces off one man and glides into the end zone.
Boston College trying to get in the end zone. 3rd and goal now. Rossell for the handoff. Dillon into the end zone for the touchdown. So he is 1 away from the all-time BC record for touchdowns, racing in from 9 yards out.
Throwing it away, making smart plays so that they can turn around and hand it to their All-American in the backfield.
And number 2 gets the rock on first down. A.J. Dillon gets 11, almost 12 on the first carry before Lakeem Williams makes the stop. Excellent point, Eric. Dillon hurdles a man. Lakeem Williams was there, so was Jones.
He's a good-looking prospect.
Lower counter, and here goes Dillon. Rolling is A.J. Dillon. And he will beat Williams for the touchdown. 51 yards for A.J. Dillon. Be at the game. Here is A.J. Dillon on the first carry of the second half, and the big fella rolling again. Cisco tries to challenge number 2, who is finally knocked out of bounds near the orange 42-yard line.
Boston College says, all right, Syracuse, you've had time to think about it. Corners, you want to tackle? And it's a whiff on the edge from Christopher Frederick on A.J. Dillon. Andre Cisco trying to line up his shot.
Top threes are the same, and that should be no surprise to America. I have Clemson in. Right now, I just don't feel like you can leave them out.
Dillon banging away and carrying orange jerseys into the end zone. Second rushing score of the day for A.J. Dillon.
A.J. Dillon just keeps those legs churning, but watch this collision. Boom, right there in the hole with Evan Foster, and then the Boston College offensive line comes to the rescue. The big guy stands up.
Surprise on 1st and goal. The Eagles go to a big stack, and Dillon hammers away for the touchdown. A.J. Dillon into the end zone here in the first 1:08 of the fourth period.
Just rely on that big offensive line. You get a little seam. Look at Elijah Robinson, the wide receiver. And we haven't talked.
Chile, second Saturday in November. Dillon, first big run for A.J. Dillon. Inside the 35 to the 34.
Boston College, excuse me.
Only thrown it 22 times for 138 yards. Middle screen for Dillon. A.J. Dillon to the perimeter, out of bounds at the 39. Heads up play by the back.
10, this is where the Panthers
They're showing blitz now.
And with just 4, the screen out to Dillon. Has a blocker in front of him, 30. Cuts it back inside, still on his feet inside the 20. And it'll be a first down for Boston College.
Dillon come out and just sneaks behind the pressure. Is able to hit him with the ball, but watch the end of this play. This is a 250-pound man. Watch it. He just jumped sideways and backward. Running it over and over.
Dillon. Room. Breaks through a tackle. He might go. 30. 20. 10. He'll score. 61 yards for A.J. Dillon.
Big boy speed going around the edge. He's deceptively fast.
Second down here for Boston College. Dillon. Stiff arm. Stays on his feet. Getting close to a first down and picks it up.
That's out of control. Ellen Johnson, number 20, has a free tackle with the stiff arm. And then just, I mean, look at that will.
Their third and final timeout of this half.
Look at that coach on the sideline. That looks like Cotter in the weight room.
Kobe White in motion. The hand to A.J. Dillon. Powers over the right side. Picks up about 4 yards before he's brought down by Dax Hollifield.
These zone plays to try to get him to bounce to the edge on a run play.
Flowers in motion. No room there, but now he bounces it back outside. Keeps his feet and he'll score.
Way. You watch him here. He sees this defensive line pushing his offensive line back. He says, okay, I'm going to go the other direction.
Huge win for them against South Carolina, an SEC team at home.
Especially the rest of the Coastal Division hasn't fared well this week. Miami with a loss, Duke with a loss, Georgia Tech with a loss.
And that's not something you see every day.
Your best player of the ball when 11 guys aren't keying on him at the beginning of the play.
And now he's going to run the football. Bounces off tacklers into the secondary. Another first down. It's A.J. Dillon's time when he wears down defenses, isn't it?
Absolutely. And you look at complete, but you also can't get a first down on a run right at the middle.
That's what they're going to try.
Or maybe you can get a first down running the ball right up the middle. And maybe the biggest run of the game, not the most exciting, but watch Tyler Vrabel, son of Mike Vrabel, pin number 23, Rashard Ashby, down into the line of scrimmage, allowing A.J. Dillon to skim off his back.